Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you identify as Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you from May 15th through the 17th, 2020. I want to thank all of you guys for your love and support. I ask for your continued support. If you guys are wanting to book a personal reading, payments and orders are collected on Fridays. If you want to reach me by phone, that's a different process. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you can get notifications when I'm taking calls. Also, if you guys are wanting to check out the tarot classes, I kind of tweaked it a little bit. So you might want to go and check Patreon again. I wanted to do more like a question answer tarot class. So whatever questions you have about specific cards, specific combinations, just I want to be able to answer your questions that way, because truthfully you can get the meaning of different cards off the internet. So if you want my specific advice on certain cards, then maybe that will be more tailored to you. So just let me know. I'm testing it out. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, the Swords. Then we have the Seven of Wands. We have Seven of Swords. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, so central issue here is that you guys may have been on autopilot. You may just be allowing things to play out, allowing destiny to just kind of guide you, or allow your spirits to guide you. You may also have been seeing different signs and synchronicities that are helping you on whatever path that you're on. You look like you also had to take the high road in regards to something going on in your life. Maybe people have been challenging you, and you just said, you know what, I'm not going to even get involved with that. I'm just going to be peace and love. If I don't have anything nice to say, I'm not going to say anything at all. So it looks like you guys are deciding to deflect your attention away from anything that is negative, or people who are maybe trying to push your buttons or accuse you of things, or who are just overall fighting against you. And I feel like you are going to come out successful over any type of obstacles and any type of deception as well in your life, because I also have something in regards to deception. So someone may be doing things behind your back, or maybe someone is trying to cover up the truth. And I feel like you are just, like I said, you're turning your head away from that. You're like, I'm going to pretend that, this energy doesn't even exist. And I feel like you just don't even want to get involved with a situation here. Even if you're in a relationship and someone has been deceptive, I feel like you're like, you know what, I'm not arguing about it. If that's what you say it happened, then it is what it is. And if it's true, then it's true. If it's not, then it's not. I'm not going to worry about it. So you guys are definitely just kind of trying to be more peaceful in your approach, or peaceful in standing up for yourself as well. And also the number 77 could be of some sort of significance for you guys. I don't know if you've been seeing sevens, or if something's getting ready to happen June 7th. So something about the 7th may be significant for you guys. Some of you are also choosing to live in a bubble. Yeah, you're choosing to live in a bubble if there's too much deception around you, especially when it comes down to maybe social media or what do you call it? Just the news, period. You know, maybe you're like me and you don't really care to hear all of that, all the negative reports and the fear mongering. So you're just like, you know what? I don't even like the stories you guys are leaving out. They're not true. And you're just kind of turning your back on some things and living in your own bubble. So maybe you don't even know a lot of things that are going on right now. Now, you are also being led to make some sort of difficult decision. I feel like you're going to have a hard time trying to make some sort of decision this weekend. Also, if there's something that you're needing to purchase, it's like if you purchase it, it might make you struggle financially, or you end up having to spend extra money than you anticipated. So it looks like there could be some sort of financial struggle. Now, also, if this is in regards to a relationship, I feel like maybe there's some sort of indecisiveness on whether or not you want to move forward with someone. And I do feel like there's a new opportunity, or maybe someone standing out from the crowd. But yeah, I feel like at some point you're needing to make some sort of decision, and that can be about anything. Now, this also can go the other way around, where maybe someone has been indecisive about you, and then finally they're going to put an offer out to you. But I still feel like there's going to be some sort of hesitation. So I feel like someone's approaching you in a nervous way. And then they finally say, okay, here it is. Let me be mature about this, or let me go ahead and give them the answer that they're waiting for, or the truth that they're waiting for. So I feel like you're going to get some sort of confirmation, and then there's going to be this moment of anticipation and waiting to see, well, what happens next. Now, someone wants you to also follow their lead. I don't know. I just kind of feel like someone wants you to follow their lead. They're like, especially if there's been some sort of power struggles in relationships, power struggles in friendships, it just looks like someone is just like, let me follow my lead. Now, it could be that you're dealing with an earth sign. I feel like if you are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they are wanting you to come to them. I do feel like if they're the ones that have been indecisive, at some point they're going to, put an offer out there, and then they're like, okay, now I'm just going to give you your space. It's up to you. It's your decision. Take your time. I'm not forcing you, but I do hope that you'll follow my lead or come with me. So someone is leaving clues out for you as well. And I don't know why I usually pick that up with this deck. Somebody is leaving out little clues. You know what there is? There is a well, I don't want to call them a conspiracy theorist, but I guess a truther by the name of Q, or QAnon or something like that. I don't know if you've been following like their lead or their post or something like that. But either way, I feel like someone is leaving out like little clues or crumbs for you to follow. Now, some of you may be just indecisive about career or finances, and I see you at some point going where the money is. You're like, let me follow the money, or let me focus on my finances. I'm going to go where where that is. I feel like there's a need for you to have an open mind about the path that you're on. Be open to the possibilities. Something requires you to free your mind, or not be so closed-minded. I don't know if you've been closed-minded before, but I just kind of feel like Something is requiring you to have an open mind. Now, you're also needing to trust your intuition on any type of decisions, and it does look like you have some sort of major decisions to make. And Spirit is saying, just go within. Just, what is your heart saying? You already know what you need to do. The answer is already there. Anything that might be holding you back could be based off of the fear of other people's opinions. So you need to do what is best for you, or what your spirit is saying. I also feel like clues have been left out in synchronicities and dreams. So spirits have been trying to leave you clues about your future. You may have been having some sort of premonitions that someone is on their way into your life. So in a sense too, you've been getting prepared for a visitor. It looks like there could be a visitor. I want to say an alien. You about to hook up with an alien. No, but seriously, I'm laughing because I do playfully think like sometimes like I'd rather be with an alien, or is there really a such thing as an alien human form? Because sometimes I like my ideas, I just don't think like everybody else. So I wish I had an alien, a cute one. But I don't know. I do kind of get the sense that, you know, maybe you are on a difficult or unusual path. Now, I also see something in regards to you know intuitively that someone is playing mind games, or that someone is lying around you, or being deceptive, trying to deceive you, but you're just kind of, I feel like you're going along with it. You're just not going to say anything. You're like, I'm just going to let this person come out on their own when they're ready to. You know, intuitively, I feel like you're already on to something, and you're just waiting for the other person to be ready to tell the truth about something that they could be hiding from you. And it doesn't just have to be romantic. It could be, you know, a friend or a family member. Somebody does look like they're covering something up. Now, I also see secret communication. So there could be an exchange of messages in secret or in private. And I feel like either you need to be patient about your situation, but at the same time, somebody is needing to be patient with you. It's like, don't rush. Someone doesn't want to be rushed. They're like, I can't think when you're rushing me, or I'm getting nervous. I don't want to get nervous. So someone around you may be nervous, or you may be nervous about some things. Yeah. So like I said, you could have, if you're single and wanting to know if anyone is getting ready to come into your life, there may actually be two people coming towards you, but the strongest energy showing could be an earth sign. So let me go ahead and clarify. I'm sorry, I decided to use a different group of cards to clarify. All right, so let me look at this Two of Pentacles first. See, yeah. So somebody is nervous about an upcoming decision. I think someone's getting ready to do something, or maybe there's an upcoming trip. You might be getting ready to go on vacation or go away. Or someone is getting ready to come visit you, like I said. I just feel like that someone is nervous. They're like, oh, this is the hardest thing I ever had to do or say. I don't know, I just kind of feel like someone is trying to muster up the strength. They're nervous. This is about somebody's nerves. Yeah, their anxiety. I feel like somebody is like, I need a shot. I need a shot. Like, give me a couple of shots, and then I can do this, and then I can say this. Someone is nervous about talking about their feelings, or someone is nervous about pursuing their dreams. I feel like someone is trying to get themselves pumped up. Okay, now there also could be a situation that involves a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. There also could be some sort of confusion going on. Someone also may be sending someone out to spy on you, or you have been sending a couple of people out to spy on someone in particular, or to check some things out for you. It's like, can you do this for me? I need you to go do this for me. I don't want this person to see me, or I don't want to get caught doing this and that, or I just feel nervous about doing. Can you do this for me? Can you fill out this paperwork for me? I'm scared. Like, somebody is nervous about doing something on their own. So I feel like they have also gotten other people involved. And this also could cause some sort of confusion or a mix-up. I also feel like if you're getting ready to purchase something, you're nervous about spending money. It's like you don't. It's like you want something and you're like, oh, but I hate spending money. Let me look at the Three of Wands here. If you're in a relationship, I can see someone nervous about a proposal. Like, someone wants to propose, but they're nervous. And the other people, they've been whispering around and helping other people, asking other people to help them with this proposal, like either asking for advice or asking them to be a part of this setup. If your partner has been acting secretive, I don't really think the deception is about cheating. I think it's either because they're going to visit you and they're nervous, especially if you're in a long distance relationship, or there's, like I said, there's a planned proposal. Oh. Now, I'm not really getting party energy, but that's a possibility too. Like, someone is trying to plan a party for somebody, a surprise party. See, and I was just saying, somebody is going to decide, I'm following the money. So this could be some sort of career move too that you're nervous about, especially if you were conflicted or torn about which career path to follow. It's like you're passionate about it, and your passion is guiding you towards money. You're like, I'm going to go where the money. This is an amazing financial opportunity. Somebody also may be deciding to follow in the family's footsteps. So something may be handed down to you or something is like generational, and you're like, hey, it just runs in a family. I might as well own up to it. Maybe there's entrepreneurs in a family, or there's a specific profession that runs in a family. You also may have inherited some sort of wealth. And then also, like I was saying about this surprise or this nervousness, I see that maybe someone's been sending you gifts from afar, or someone has been paying things off for you. Like, someone from a distance, I feel like, has a strong financial background. Or somebody comes from a family of money. Ooh. And then you also have the Ten of Cups coming out. Something could be the best of both worlds. if you have an open mind to it. Now, some of you are not going to like this. It's not for everybody, so don't get your panties in a bunch. But for some of you, this is about joining some sort of open relationship. Or so it's joining some sort of community. I'm also getting something as being offshore or off the grid. Something is not, maybe a lot of people are a part of this. You may be getting invited to something. Whatever this new path that you're on is, I feel like it definitely leads to abundance in wealth, abundance in finances, family. Look at all these coins coming out. There's a lot of people involved. It's like you're being welcomed into some sort of big financial group or family, community. You're being a part of it. I think you were nervous about it for whatever reason. I don't know what your hesitation is or what the nervousness is. Especially, I can understand it if this does turn out to be like some sort of sister wives type situation. You're like, and it's like, but think about it. You know, this person's going to take care of you, and you get to, you know, everybody's going to be respected. You know, depending on the whole setup. And it's just like, let me think about it. I almost get like somebody's getting ready to take a risk, or it's like a dare. But I feel like there is reward with this risk. There's going to be a reward. Okay, so physical description of a guy I'm getting. I see short, curly hair. But the curls are like really defined. And I feel like this person is like a hippie at heart. They're very in tune with nature. They may be down to earth, concerned about their health. Doesn't mean that they're a vegan necessarily, but they are health conscious. I feel like this person likes to get out in nature a lot, likes to go hiking, likes to walk around barefoot. Females, I'm getting females that either has locks or dark hair. And it may be shoulder length or longer. All right, let me look at the High Priestess here. Some of you have been seeing special codes or messages in symbolism, or you've been intuitively tapped into some sort of symbolic messages. It's like even if you're seeing something with the naked eye, really like your third eye is deciphering something. Oh, my hair keeps getting tangled in this. Okay. So, like I was just saying, something about some sort of hidden language or hidden messages. There's been some sort of, I want to say imposter. So somebody is an imposter, but it doesn't have to be in a negative sense, maybe more so for protective reasons. I don't know. But be careful because it could be in a negative sense. But for the most part, I'm seeing something about coded languages or coded messages, indirect messages, communicating through secretive ways or occult type ways. something's going on where you have been following someone's clues or someone wants you to follow their lead, like I said. Something is also helping you develop your gifts. You're discovering that you have multiple gifts, multiple talents. Something is also helping you understand astrology. And something about Mercury in your natal chart is standing out. You're discovering something about your Mercury. Now, I've mentioned before in my personal experience, the thing that I noticed that triggers telepathy between two people in a synastry chart is when you have your Mercury and Uranus in contact with each other. Specifically, like Mercury square Uranus, or Mercury conjunct Uranus. It can also happen with the trines and sextiles, but I mainly notice when two people got that Mercury square Uranus, something about that telepathy kicks off. So I'm sure Moon and Neptune can be involved as well. You're going to discover that someone is psychic, but they have not disclosed this information. So they pretend, or they dumb themselves down, or pretend like they don't know much and will let you talk about things in their mind. They're like, I already know all of this stuff, but I'm just going to pretend that I don't know what they're talking about. I also feel like there may be something going on where you're having to fight spiritual battles. So if you're under spiritual attack, it doesn't matter. I feel like even if someone has been trying to sabotage you or put spell work on you or evil eye, you don't even have to know. Like you've got spirits or ancestors around you that are fighting for you. And you will overcome these obstacles and your enemies. And then I also feel like when you go to sleep, like you may have been having a lot of strange dreams where you're like literally fighting. So I feel like there is some sort of supernatural battle going on. And I also feel like there's some sort of metaphysical language going on between two people. They're communicating in secret ways through code. And sometimes it's hard to understand or figure somebody out. So let me go ahead and pull some energy cards for you guys. All right, what additional messages are there for air signs? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Door to value, that money is on the way. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. The thinking man. Central issue, all tied up. All right, so I feel like the central issue is that you could be making excuses, or you could be having some sort of mental anxiety where you feel confused or maybe stuck. I'm also getting the energy of someone wanting to be found or rescued, and that goes back to the whole leaving out of clues that I was getting earlier. Like someone is kind of like, help me. Like, are you going to find me? If you find the golden egg, you are going to be the winner, or that you're, you know, it'll be your lucky day. So I feel like something is about discovering your path to abundance. And it could be finances, but truthfully, anything that gives you a sense of security. What gives you security in your life? Is it money? Is it love? Is it friends? Is it a home? Is it a car? You know, whatever it is, I do feel like there's a lot of material gain going on. Like something seems more about materialism, but either way, it's like you are on a path to abundance to me. Door to value. Maybe you've only seen the tip of the iceberg, or you've only been able to see just a little bit, and it's just like, if you want more, come through these doors. So maybe you've seen some sort of preview to something. Maybe that was the premonition you had. You got a preview of what your future is getting ready to be like. Maybe you had a preview of an engagement, or a preview that you were famous. You know, whatever it is, I just feel like something's getting ready to happen. Now, this also, because 7th chakra is out, I feel like something's going on where your crown chakra is being activated, or someone is being crowned. Okay, so those of you that are into certain types of religions, there is something that is like a crowning ceremony, and I don't know if that is something that is taking place pretty soon, where, you know, when you wear all white and, you know, you pay your debts, and then you get crowned, or, you know, I don't know exactly how it goes. I know my godmother, she is a part of that, and she's always sharing updates on things that she's experienced. So that is the image that I started getting. Something about somebody like literally being crowned. Now, a spiritual realm, you could be getting crowned in a spiritual realm. You know, maybe, like I said, when you have these dreams, you're off in a whole nother dimension. Things are going on. You have like a parallel lives going on. And that's what these dreams are about, you in your parallel life. So unbeknownst to you, yes, you could be getting crowned, spiritually crowned. Now, this can still apply to something happening in the physical, like maybe you're getting an award, maybe you're getting, taking your place, or you're getting ready to sit at the head of the table. Maybe you're going to be doing some sort of reading or research that really opens up your mind and expands your mind. Here it looks like you were kind of being suppressed, or not allowing yourself to think or believe something. And then here it is, you crack some sort of code. And I keep getting code cracking too. So I feel like you've cracked some sort of code, and it's just like, congratulations. You know, I just feel like you're winning something. I don't know, if you're feeling lucky and you want to play the lotto and you figured out some sort of system, or you want to go to the casino, I don't know. I will only advise that though if you were already kind of feeling like, hey, I feel like gambling this weekend, or I feel like trying my luck this weekend. But I don't want to tell you to go do that if that's not something that you were already getting to do. And also here with the thinking man, you know, this is being very philosophical. I do feel like this is being very intellectual. So if this is your love interest or a new love interest, I feel like this person is going to be a thinking man or woman. They're going to like to think about things. They're going to definitely be into crystals and metaphysical things as well. Somebody is very curious and has questions. So I'm getting also like strong Gemini energy. because this is like a curious energy going on. It's like I have questions. I want to know about everything. So there could be some sort of discovery about some things over the weekend, or you're discovering your, a hidden talent or gift, or maybe you're deciding to show it off. You're like, you know what, I'm not going to hide it anymore. I was guilty, or I didn't want to tell people that I knew how to do this or do that. I think I want to share this now. So I feel like whatever it is that you've been hiding or keeping suppressed, it's time to share it or show it, and it's going to lead to abundance here. So hopefully those messages resonate. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.